Is it just me, or is Joe Manchin getting treated like a Republican? Democrats are throwing everything they can at him for not supporting the Build Back Better agenda. He's now a racist, sexist, xenophobic, aporophobic, misogynistic rich white man who's beholden to special interests and putting our democracy in danger. I guess Biden's signature legislation doesn't have anything in it for the LGBT community, or they'd be calling him a homophobe too. On CNN this week, Jamal Bowman, a congressman from New York and a member of the Progressive Caucus, almost got all of the attacks against Manchin into one interview.
It's tremendously frustrating for me as a black man in America because, once again, it's an example of Joe Manchin as a white man showing that he doesn't care about black people, he doesn't care about Latinos, he doesn't care about immigrants, he doesn't care about women, and he doesn't care about the poor.
You got that? If you don't vote for the Build Back Better boondoggle, you don't care about black people, or Latinos, or women, or the poor. Bowman went on to blame big money in politics and ended the interview like this.
Big money in politics has to go. We have to respond to the American people, because if we don't have a democracy. Look at what just happened January 6th.
Nice job, Jamal. Way to get January 6th in there. It's sad that this is how Democrats play politics, and not just progressives. Hillary Clinton just did an interview where she said if Trump wins in 2024, it could be the end of our democracy. And Adam Schiff recently went on Face the Nation and said that our democracy is hanging on by a thread. Is it just me, or have they peaked on their fear-mongering? After Donald Trump was supposed to be the next Hitler, where do you go from there? I guess you do what Congressman Bowman did and try to include every fear-mongering insult you can muster into one interview. Joe Manchin hates women. He hates the poor. He hates black people. He hates Latinos. He's beholden to special interest groups and wants to end our democracy. Did I mention January 6th? If Democrats were honest brokers, instead of playing boogeyman politics, they would discuss the issue of inflation and how a big spending government can make it worse. In the interview, Bowman said Manchin was out of touch with present-day economists because no economists believe Biden's agenda will increase inflation. So I went to DuckDuckGo and searched, "Economists say Build Back Better will make inflation worse." And the first thing that came up was a Bloomberg article titled, "Top Economists See Biden's Spending Plan Adding to Inflation." So not only is the congressman fear-mongering at an absurd level, he's outright lying. He doesn't want to discuss the actual issue Manchin has with Biden's agenda. No Democrats do. Another political attack tactic Democrats like to use is to pick out one thing in a gigantic piece of legislation that they think is popular and focus on that. It's what the White House press secretary did when she was asked about Manchin being a no. Quote, "Maybe Senator Manchin can explain to the millions of children who have been lifted out of poverty, in part due to the child tax credit, why he wants to end a program that is helping achieve this milestone. We cannot." I guess Joe Manchin hates children too. I mean, that's what we're supposed to take from that comment, right? The truth is, Manchin said that he supports some parts of the bill, just not all of it. Maybe that's one of the parts he supports. And if it's such a popular thing, why not pass it as a standalone bill? I mean, if Congress wrote bills about individual issues, then we would know where each congressman and senator stand on each issue. Instead, they write bills that cost trillions of dollars and cover everything under the sun. And that's on purpose. They don't actually want you to know what's all in the bills, or where they stand on most issues. They don't want to be held accountable, and they want you to be as ignorant as possible about the bills. So when they say someone's a racist because they don't support some bill, you might believe them. And now we're supposed to believe that because Joe Manchin doesn't support what some call the 21st century New Deal, he's a bad guy. Well, welcome to the club, Joe. I got called a racist once for referring to the Affordable Care Act as Obamacare. I got accused of being a sexist for saying that you can't believe all women. It's just the way they play politics. They're treating you like a Republican. And that's the simple truth. Now, I do want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas. I can't thank you all enough for watching and commenting and sharing my videos. I enjoy reading your comments, and I've learned a lot from them. Thanks again. And if you haven't seen my Christmas parody video yet, check it out for a well-needed laugh. And if you have seen it, I'm sure it'll put a smile on your face again, so go ahead and click the link. And Merry Christmas. Hey guys, thanks for watching. And if you all want to support this channel, check out the links in the description, and let's keep putting some common sense back into the great debate.